The format of the course, which was online, live and group training course.
I really enjoyed it being online. I was a bit skeptical at first because I usually prefer live workshops. Because of lockdown, I couldn't do that, so I decided to take the online version. But I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it being live. Much better than a recorded YouTube that you can find hundreds of. You can actually talk to Ariane, you can ask her questions directly. If there's something you didn't understand when she's explaining something, you can ask directly. And then being in a group, it's great to get feedback from the group, and it's great to hear questions or concerns they have, and it's quite often the same questions or concerns you have. And we also were able to help each other out if we were sort of stuck on something, just sort of bouncing ideas around.
The benefit of working in a live group training session is you get to interact with people from different backgrounds. I'm an artist, but the people on the group came from well-being, from finance, from retail, not-for-profit. So there's different organizations, so there's always a different input, different view they have, and it's great to just build those connections with people as well.
To answer this, I definitely found that working with others in a live group situation was far more socially connected and very much more interactive format than some of the other online workshops or purchase books or things like that. As well as it being within a group, I also found it very personalized because everyone had their own mission and everyone was treated as an individual within the group. So it was very lifting and raising, I found.
Well, being live means that we can ask questions as we think of it. Yeah, using Zoom, it means you can screen share. It's good to connect with other people. And also having a group of people, I used to teach anyway, and I know how important it is to have group dynamics. And sometimes one person will ask a question and it will benefit everyone. So it doesn't matter if one person doesn't ever say anything, other people are asking for them, and there'll always be more outspoken people. So there's loads of benefits of working in a group. And when it's live and on Zoom, you can see the person you're talking to, so it's not just a voice. And you can really cover everything. And I found that whenever anyone else asked questions, I thought, well, yeah, sometimes I thought that, sometimes I hadn't, but it was still useful. It was all so useful. And it's convenient too, because you're doing live online, we don't have to go anywhere. All we had to think about was how we looked a little bit. And other than that, it's fine. You're just there, you can just do it, join, and you kept it succinct. You kept an eye on time, so it didn't run over, so you're respectful of other people's time. It worked really well all round.
I found the online live group training sessions enormously helpful. Again, I'm very much a people person, and it was lovely to interact with 4 or 5 other people who, some of them seemed to be in exactly the same boat as myself, so I didn't feel alone. And then some of them were a little bit further ahead, but it was great. Otherwise, I tend to find if I'm doing courses and I'm left to my own devices, the biggest thing that's missing is the human interaction. I need to feel people's support, and Ariane has been hugely supportive of that. Also listening to other people's stories, the problems that they're having. And frankly, there were just some things that I knew absolutely nothing about. I was coming in completely cold. And so hearing other people who are a little bit further into it than I was in having internet presence, and they were able to, the difficulties they were having, I found it helpful. I could be a fly on the wall and get a better sense of what they were talking about, because some of the things I just knew nothing about. So yeah, really, really helpful to kind of humanize the whole experience. Thank you.